land of Israel. And when we go into the land of Israel, rain will come from an alternative source. Water will come from an alternative source, and that is ananim, clouds, precipitation, water, providing. We don't have, like the Egyptian and the African nations have, the Nile, which overruns its banks and provides irrigation and water for the population. God purposely didn't give us the Nile. He didn't give us Canada to have oil or give us Egypt to have the Nile. He gave us the land of Israel.
Is the Yardan not sufficient enough?
No, apparently not. Now, what's going to happen? We're about to go into Israel. Hashem wants us to get ready, start practicing. What has to be done when there's a water strike? What has to be done when water doesn't come down from? We call that, in the language of Chazal, Atzirat Geshamim. Can you repeat that term? Have you heard that term before? The stoppage of rain.
We're learning about this in
Thank you. We have a tractate called Masechet Ta'anit. By large, that Masechet is dealing with those fast days instituted by the scholars of the generation when we are in trouble. Meaning, when some of you tzaddikim started fasting, but it didn't work. And then you continued to fast, and it didn't work. And then a fast day was publicly announced for all of us, and that didn't work. And another one. And each one they're doing is Sheni, Chamishi, V'Sheni. 3 fast days. Sheni, Chamishi, Sheni. Monday, Thursday, Monday. And after doing a few sets, Chazal start making restrictions. Maybe it'd be a full day fast. Maybe we're going to close the bathhouses. Maybe we're going to close the stores. No commercialism, and so on and so forth. Wow. These are the laws as instituted by our sages in the famous tractate called Masechet Ta'anit. When the situation really gets bad, would you please open the ark in back of you? Take out the Sefer Torah. And we're going to go to the center, square, the center of the city. Would you bring me those ashes? Thank you. Come here, Kohen Gadol. We're going to start putting ashes on the head of the Kohen Gadol in front of everyone. We're going to congregate the Jewish people to the center square. And the Kohen Gadol, or the scholar of the generation, will start teaching us, as the Mishnah says, Divrei Musar, ethics. Divrei Kibushim, trying to conquer the hearts of the people. The problem is not the rain. The problem is we. We have to mend our actions, change our behavior, upgrade our speech, serve Hashem in the real way. Do you understand what I'm about to say? This is the beginning of the explanation. What's Moshe to do? That when you get into Eretz Yisrael, we're not going to be under the fabulous motion of the miracles of God anymore. We're going to be going according to nature. Listen to the following, because we're about to end the shur. Just like God decreed the stone to give water and provide water, so too in nature will God decree that clouds will develop over the skies of the Jewish people and the rest of the world. And where there's a precipitation buildup, what will leave the precipitation will be the rainwater and provide you rain. But what must you do spiritually when there's a drought, when there's no rain, and God is purposely taking it away because He wants us to come closer to Him, to see how this works out in the words of the Psukim, God willing, in our shur tomorrow. Shalom. Baruch Tiyah.